Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. My name is Maria and I'm back with another video, y'all. So guys, today we're going to be starting out with the eyes because I want this blue to bloom the right way, cool, calm, and vivid. Blue has been calling me lately. It symbolizes peace, clarity, and stability, and that quiet sense of knowing. And that's the energy I needed stepping into this new year, y'all. Once we get this blue laid down, I'm going to warm up the skin because I love that contrast. Blue eyes, bronzy skin. Softness and boldness sitting right next to each other. A little reminder that I can hold both at the same time. And while this look comes together, I want to tell you guys about my January, what it gave me and what I gave it. It was a month of lessons and a month of good makeup, y'all. A month with no fireworks, no big accomplishments, just steady beginnings. A month that felt more like a rehearsal for 2026 than a debut. So, let's let the blue take shape, let the bronze settle in, and I'll talk about the foundations I've been building and how even a soft beginning can shift everything. Now, as I pack this blue onto the lid, let me tell you how January showed up for me. It didn't burst through the doors with resolution energy. It slipped in quietly, like it was whispering, "Hey, I'm here. Do with me what you will." There's a strange comfort in a month that doesn't ask for anything dramatic. January didn't demand a reinvention of me, it didn't promise transformation. It simply offered time and tried to meet me where I was. Some mornings I felt like I was being renewed. Some mornings felt like confusion wrapped up in a blanket. But I kept showing up, not loudly, not flawlessly, just consistently. January felt like a soft opening, a rehearsal, a run through, a gentle nudge toward the woman I wanted to become. All right, so now that the blue is blooming, let's talk about movement. Because movement was the first place I found clarity. I carried my December gym routine right into January, 5 days a week, mostly mornings, moving like someone who was remembering her power, even if I forgot my headphones half the time. There were mornings my legs arrived late, confused about their assignment, but I still showed up. And that mattered because showing up imperfectly still counts. Showing up tired still counts. Showing up unsure still counts. And showing up without your headphones still counts. There were tiny victories. I finished a lift that felt impossible last month because I've been focusing on building muscle and burning fat. Um, Catching my breath in a way that made me feel proud, leaving the gym feeling just a little bit more like myself. It felt really good. Progress wasn't flashy, progress wasn't faithful, and there was no applause. But I was still glad I showed up. All right, so let's conceal and brighten up these under eyes while we talk about food, my other steady foundation. Oatmeal with blueberries and walnuts, that is my go-to breakfast. I could eat this every day, and I pretty much did. Lunch was mostly kale, black beans, roasted broccoli, simple, nourishing meals that made me feel good. Somewhere in the routine of chopping and stirring and seasoning, I remember something important. And I want y'all to hear me on this. Eating well isn't about restriction, it's about respect. So when January was its quietest, food was one of the places I felt loud, in the best way. It was a small kindness to myself, a reminder that I could choose nourishment even when the motivation was thin. All right, guys, so let's start warming up the skin with this Juvia's Place Cream Bronzer that is absolutely beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. So while we're doing this, let me take you on a little trip. Not physical travel, but memory travel. January kept pulling me back to New Orleans. That shrimp and grits with a glass of Sancerre, it was perfection. That carrot yogurt at Molly's Rise and Shine felt like a culinary dare that I somehow survived and I enjoyed, and I want to go back and try it again. New Orleans stays in my spirit. I was tempted so many times to just take a drive back down there, you know. And then there was the birthday dinner in Decatur, the olive oil cake with homemade gelato that made me close my eyes mid bite. It was like someone had written a love letter specifically for me. Yes. January had me craving movement, not just in body, but in spirit and in place. Craving, wandering, craving taste, craving a sense of place. Spring is calling my name already, y'all. My suitcase is packed. Well, my suitcase is whispering, and my fork is ready to travel. All right, guys, so let's talk about creativity because creativity came back to me louder than expected. A few friends finally said to me, Maria, you're a writer. You've always been a writer, but, why are you not writing? And y'all, I had to finally stop running from the truth. Yes, I love writing. It's one of the only things I've ever wanted to be in life. But your dreams get sidetracked. So after so many wasted years, I finally picked back up my pen, I started writing, and to make it real, I launched a Substack. So I started writing like someone had hired me to investigate my own life. I don't know why Luther Vandross started speaking to me. like he was assigned to be my spiritual advisor. I love me some good R&B. But my creativity didn't tiptoe back in, it strutted. I was drafting paragraphs, deleting paragraphs, resurrecting paragraphs. I rediscovered my superpower. Yes, I rediscovered my superpower. And there's something, there's nothing like finding a part of yourself that you thought you've misplaced. You thought it died. But no, it's back, it's here. And this is one of the things in January that felt so good to me. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and set this face, y'all. It's going to always be the Kosas Cloud Set Baked Setting Powder. This is in the shade Silky, the absolute best. But I want to be honest. So, all of this gym going, the food, the writing, all of this I did while on 2 weeks of PTO, y'all. Time felt wide, it felt soft. The days belonged to me, they were my days. But when the PTO ended, everything shifted. The cold set in, and I do not thrive in cold weather. The winter had me glitching, wrestling with my alarm like we were in a toxic relationship, skipping makeup before work like it was a scam being investigated. And y'all know that was one of the things I really wanted to do once I had to start going back into the office, is getting up and doing my makeup. But baby, when them temperatures dropped, it was an absolute no. My meals turned quickly, from being healthy to greasy, salty, quick drive-through meals. Movement slipped off my calendar. My mind pulled back. I didn't feel like my full self. My mind felt shy and protective, like it was also running away from the cold. And for a moment I whispered, that's it. The jig is up. It's over. The old ways are coming back. But y'all, I was wrong. So guys, the dip, the loss of momentum, it was not an undoing. It was just a dip, a pause, a moment of being human. The first half of January was magic to me. The second half was honest. Both halves mattered. Both halves taught me something. So, what did January teach me? January taught me that progress is not linear. It zigzags, it dips, it crawls, sometimes it sleeps in. Progress hides in the tiniest of places. It's in the oatmeal you made, in the walk you took. Progress is in the blue you choose for your eyes, in the breath you caught, in the rest you allowed, in the paragraph you wrote and then deleted, the video you recorded and then deleted, in the fact that you came back again the next day. So January wasn't a breakthrough, it was more of a foundation for me. And foundations are important. All right, so as I put the finishing touches on this look, here's where I am. So February feels more like a reset without theatrics. Showing up imperfectly, writing even when the sentences lean to the left, moving my body when I can, filming my videos, honestly, when I can, letting the glow guide me instead of pressure chasing me. If January cracked the door open, then February is me stepping through it with blue eyes bright, skin warm, energy steady, and a heart open. But before I let you go, guys, and before you click off the video, I just want to ask you, what's your superpower? Are you still searching for it? Did you have it once and you lost it? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear your story. Okay? All right, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. Hit the like button. And I want to invite you, please, to come back for the next one. All right? All right, bye, guys.